Hi guys, today I'm going to share with you how to upscale my birria recipe that will be enough to feed up to 40 people. So if you're ready, let's get started. Alrighty guys, so here I already have all of my ingredients. As always, they will be listed in the description box. So with that being said, let's begin cooking. Alright, so first we're going to begin by bringing to a boil 11 quarts of water. We're also going to be adding 9 tablespoons of coarse salt. We're going to set it on high heat and just allow it to come to a boil. Once the water comes to a boil, we're going to be adding our 15 pounds of beef chuck. Just cut them into large chunks, along with 5 pounds of short ribs. Okay, so now we're just going to allow this to come to a second boil. Alright guys, so I had to switch my meat to a bigger pot. Here I have my 40-quart pot. Now we're just going to allow it to come to a boil. Alright, so once it comes to a second boil, we're going to remove all of the impurities from our broth. So skim the top. Okay, so once we have removed all of the impurities from our broth, we're going to add our 10 bay leaves, 6 roma tomatoes, and I just cut them into an X, 2 onions, and 2 head of garlics. Now we're going to cover it, reduce the heat to medium, and allow it to cook for 1 hour. Okay, so it's been an hour, and this is what our meat should look like. Let me tell you that it's already smelling delicious. So now we're just going to be reserving 4 cups of the broth. Okay, so now we're just going to set our broth to the side and get our chiles ready for our birria sauce. Okay, to our pot, we're going to add 5 chile de anchos, chile de árbol, that's optional. It depends if you don't want your birria to be spicy, and 1 pound of New Mexico Chile pods. So that's about 55 to 60. And just make sure that you clean them before you add them to the pot. Okay, so now we're just going to cover them with water. Set it on high heat and bring it to a boil. Okay, and once our chiles come to a boil, we're going to remove them from the pot so we can get ready to blend them. Okay, so in our blender cup, we're going to begin by grinding all of our spices. So that's our 2.5 inches of cinnamon stick, 6 bay leaves, 1.5 tablespoons of peppercorn, 2 tablespoons of toasted sesame seeds, 2 tablespoons of oregano, cumin seeds, and thyme. So now we're just going to blend until everything is nice and pulverized. Okay, so once we have pulverized everything, we're going to remove the attachment to our blender cup or to the lid of our blender cup. And now we're going to begin to blend our chiles. And we're probably gonna have to do this in batches. So just add half of the chiles first. Okay, to that we're going to add our 20 garlic cloves, 2.5 inches of ginger root, 3/4 cup of white vinegar. And we're just going to add our broth. So just until it covers our chiles. Add the lid. Use a kitchen towel to cover it. Now get ready to blend until smooth. Okay, so once you have that, you can get ready to add this to your broth. I'm going to be blending the rest of my chiles since I have 2 blender cups. Blend with the rest of the broth. Okay, just blend until smooth. Okay, and once we have our birria sauce, we can pour it on our meat. Now, of course, strain if you need to, but just pour it all in. And I'm going to be using some of the same broth to pour it on my blender cup so I can get the rest of the sauce. Okay, so now just mix it. And here you can taste your broth and see if you want to add any more salt. But this is perfect for me. So now we're just going to cover it and allow it to continue cooking for another 2 hours. And after 2 hours, our meat should be nice and tender. And your house should be smelling super delicious. Of course, just make sure, look at that. It should be super tender. So I'm just going to remove the top layer of my consomé. Just skim the top. Alrighty guys, and once you have removed all of the fat, make sure that you also remove what's left of the garlic and the bay leaves and the onion. But just like that, we have our delicious birria, so now we can get ready to serve. Okay, now of course today we're just going to serve it with the side of rice, but you can also serve it with the side of cold salad or just serve it in tacos. I'm just going to top it with some lime juice and some chopped onion and cilantro. And just like that, we can get ready to enjoy. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. Now let me tell you guys, of course, if you already taste my birria recipe, you already know how delicious it is, and I'm just going to enjoy it in a torta. But of course, this is a recipe that everybody's going to love. So cheers and enjoy. So flavorful. The meat is so juicy, so tender. It's perfection. Alrighty guys, and there you have it, how I make a large pot of birria. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and if you agree with this recipe, please don't forget to tag me at any of my social medias, and if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.